What's going on, you guys? B-Jack here. I guess today I will be talking about another NBA thing. So if you're not interested, you can click off. I don't care. But either way, I will be talking about the NBA and when I think it's going to start. And I might talk about a few more things, but let's just start off like random subjects because I'll just start doing that for videos. Because I can't really think of stuff. Be good video ideas. But anyways, like the NBA, do I think it's gonna start anytime soon? Like no. Like I'm gonna be honest, they might try to get them to go places without crowds or anything, but it's not starting anytime soon. If it even does start, in my opinion, I think they're probably gonna cancel it eventually, and that's just how it's gonna go. Sadly, because I didn't want this to happen, but once they suspended it, I just started to think, and I was like, they might actually, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not continue the season in general. So, yeah, I guess that's what they're going to be doing. In my opinion, you guys can leave your opinions down below in the comment section. And I know in my last video I was talking about TJ Warren versus Jonathan Isaac. Surprisingly, I didn't get any hate comments like I thought I would get. But I wasn't hating on Jonathan Isaac. I'm still going to clear that up. I am just saying I have my opinions and you can have your opinions. I think TJ Warren's underrated. Like overall, I'm not just talking in that comparison. I'm just talking in general. He's underrated. There's some other players in the NBA that are underrated. Like, in my opinion, right now, Chris Paul, his basketball IQ, I'm not going to say it's underrated, because everybody knows about his basketball IQ, but at the same time, it kind of is, and I think his basketball IQ and all of that, that's really what shifts the Thunder to wins. I think, in my opinion, I don't think he should have been an all-star this year, although he has had a great season, in my opinion, leading an Oklahoma City Thunder team that was supposed to get, maybe 30-something wins, and they were on pace to get maybe over 50, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, though. And then also, Portland Trailblazers, they just started to look like they weren't going to make the playoffs at all, which unfortunately, Trailblazers are my second favorite team. My first is the Pacers. I know I'm wearing a Cavs hat, guys, but it's just because the bill of it has LeBron on it. I just thought it was cool. Anyways, yeah, I just don't think, even if they continued the season, the Trailblazers would make the playoffs, sadly enough. Maybe last year. I think last year the Trailblazers would have, gave the Warriors at least a way better fight than what they did in the conference finals if they had Jusuf Nurkic, and if not win, because Jusuf Nurkic at the beginning of that season when he was playing at a elite level and was maybe borderline all-star as a center for the Trailblazers, but then he got injured and then he didn't play. And it just overall sucked. The whole situation did. And this year, I'm going to just leave out my opinions. Who do you think is a better passer, right now? Chris Paul or LeBron James? And in my opinion, it is LeBron James. But I think it's closer than what some people may think. I'm not just talking assists. I'm just talking passing IQ in general. And I think it's a close one. You put your debates down below. I would completely understand people debating for Chris Paul being a better passer right now than LeBron. But LeBron, his passing IQ is so good right now. It's always been good. I watched a high school game from 2002 or something. I think he was a senior, where he was doing some great passes. He was creating opportunities for his teammates in high school, and he was doing a great job at that. So I think his passing IQ has always been high, in my opinion. But so is Chris Paul's. Since he's been in the league, he's been a great passer. In fact, I mean, he got an assist before his first assist before he got his first bucket in the NBA, and you can check that fact because it is true. Anyways, let me think. What else is there to talk about? Okay, the 76ers. I mean, if we can talk about the 76ers, they've kind of had a disappointing season, and unfortunately for them, yeah, that sucks. But I mean, if we're gonna be honest, a lot of us expected them to be a high seed. Most of us did. I just didn't I did. I don't know what I'm talking about. I did because they just, I don't know, they're getting closer to their primes, Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, and I thought they've been together for a few seasons. They might be figuring it out now. But it just looked like they were just doing even worse on trying to figure out their chemistry. I mean, it was just kind of ridiculous how they were like the 6th seed when a lot of people thought they would be in between the 2nd and the 4th seed. At least 90% of us did. Thought they'd be either like the 4th, the 3rd, or the 2nd. There might be people debating that they thought the Sixers were going to be 1st. But yeah, the Sixers had a disappointing season, obviously. Ben Simmons is a big reason, in my opinion, why they had a disappointing season. Because Ben Simmons did not learn how to shoot. Or I shouldn't say he didn't learn how to shoot. I should say that he just doesn't shoot threes. He just does not shoot threes. And I feel like that would really help the Sixers if he would sit there and shoot his threes and at least knock down 33% of them. Because then that makes it to where you can't leave the dude wide open, or he'll probably knock it down. But I don't know. I guess that's going to be the end of the video, you guys, though. Let me know your opinions down below on everything I talked about in the NBA debates. Of course, if you know about the NBA, because some people who watch my videos don't. They ask for vlogs, but then they don't watch the vlogs when I put them out. But anyways, subscribe if you're new. Road to 300 subscribers. Peace.